Hello everybody and welcome to, a movie review of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, I was thinking, hey, when I see this movie, it's going to be great, it's going to be really good, it's going to be a great Godzilla experience, and I was right, okay? Now, I'm going to start off with my spoiler-free review, then I'm going to get to the spoiler review a little later on. Well, I mean, it was a very, very, very good Godzilla movie. Arguably, I could say it's the best one we've ever gotten. I think it's between this and then the Shin Godzilla movie. And just the monster fight scenes in were incredible. The whole movie was incredible. I think I give it a 9 out of 10. Very, very good movie. Second best movie I've seen this year. Also, I really, really like the delivery of finally just not caring about the humans in it and caring about the monsters. And that's what Godzilla movie should be. And that's where both American films failed. Especially the 2014 Godzilla, even though the 98 Godzilla was crap. The 2014 Godzilla, yeah, it had Godzilla in it, but he was the main focal point. You really try to focus around these humans, and right off the bat in Godzilla King of the Monsters, you have maybe 5 minutes and then right into it. Okay, now we're getting into the part where there's spoilers. That's the spoilers. I'm covering the whole movie, and I'm gonna have my phone here so I can remember all the characters' names, just in case I forget, and I don't want to forget. So we start off with Madison and her mom. Her mom is a doctor, and she works with Monarch. Monarch is, I guess, basically this organization that wants to keep the Titans safe. Titans are as such Godzilla, Mothra, Ghidorah, people like that. And of course, Madison starts off making her mom breakfast. Her mom comes in, they're eating, and then there ends up being apparently what's this earthquake. It's not actually an earthquake, and we think they're just a normal hospital. We pair out, and they're actually just in a bunch of leaves and stuff, because it's one of the first Monarch facilities. It's the one in Boston, and they got Mothra on the ground, and they try the sound thing, try to get Mothra to tame, because Mothra finally wants to get out of the egg, and she does, and they try to control her, but it's not really working. Madison's mom almost dies, and then Madison comes out and gets it all in control, and then these dudes show up with this old dude, which I don't remember the name of. Maybe it's here. Wait. Well, actually, it doesn't say his character name, but whatever. And they shoot up everybody, they kill everybody except Madison and her mom. Eventually, it turns out that the mom is playing all lessons and working with him because she want all the Titans to, because apparently wherever the Titans go and they destroy things, they bring back the Earth to a normal way, and whatever. So yeah, the Mothra thing happens. She eventually gets loose, and then they bring in the father because they want to look for the machine. The father and him they got a divorce or whatever because their son died in San Francisco. So he was brought in to help Dr. Serizawa. To help him locate the machine, which also had his kids, or his kid and his wife. So they went on this base, and he hated Godzilla, he hated everything. But then eventually Godzilla starts coming towards the thing, and he comes up with all these ideas. Hey, open the thing, the screen, or take the guns out so he doesn't see us as a threat. He didn't even see them as a threat, which is a good thing. And then he followed the pattern, and the evil dude and Madison's mom and Madison, all their organization went to the Anarch base, which had Monster Zero, also known as Ghidorah, and so then they went and made sure that they wanted to break Ghidorah out. They eventually did. Monarch got there, tried to fight, didn't really work. Madison's dad and mom faced off kind of in the middle. He was hoping to bring both of them back, but Madison decided with her mom, and her mom didn't want her to go because her mom was kind of evil, I guess. I don't know. She makes up for it in the end of the movie. I mean, if you want to say that, she kind of really does. Um, so then Godzilla shows up in Antarctica, because he's just like, oh hey, you know, I want to like square off with this Ghidorah guy, and then they fight, and then Godzilla just gets absolutely wrecked because he can't fight Ghidorah at all, and then they end up having a battle a little bit later. I feel like I've forgotten so much of the movie because usually I do this the day I see it, whatever. So yeah, you know, they end up having another battle later, and I'm just skipping all the human stuff, I think. Yeah, they have another battle later. It doesn't go so well. Godzilla fights Ghidorah again. Well, actually, there's this Rodan part I actually forgot about. Mothra hatches out of the egg, becomes the moth, obviously. Yeah, they find Rodan in Mexico in the mountain, or the volcano, I mean. He bursts out of it, and then it makes Ghidorah come, and they fight. I believe this is around the time where Monarch finds out that Ghidorah is actually an alien. Actually, that's a little bit later. The oxygen destroyer, which is in the original Godzilla movie, comes back here. They have to fire it. They had fire it at Godzilla and Ghidorah. Well, Monarch didn't fire it. The U.S. Army did, because they're like, oh, there's no way. Godzilla's not working, because Godzilla didn't come yet. So then Godzilla ends up coming. They fight. The oxygen destroyer gets shot in the ocean, and both Godzilla and Ghidorah are down there. Godzilla dies. Ghidorah gets his head bit off, or one of them, because he's 3. He flies back up in the air. They see that he's not dead, and the head grows back. And I like about what Ghidorah's heads in this is they're self-aware of the other heads, so they're not just like the other ones where there's just 3 heads and they just look forward and don't move much at all. When his head was growing back, it was in like a gel sack, and then one of the other ones just bit it and pulled it off. And you see a lot of self-awareness in Ghidorah and its heads in this movie, and I think it's really, really interesting. And yeah, so that happens. So Godzilla's dead. Mothra's butterfly eventually comes to the Bermuda Triangle base, and they're like, Mothra's somehow connected to Godzilla. That's his girl. She's the queen or whatever, and basically his girlfriend. So apparently, by Mothra showing up, it got a little bit of life force in Godzilla. And then the Dr. Serizawa has a plan, and they got to shoot at Godzilla with a nuke. And they found this whole temple underwater, and well, yeah, they find this whole temple underwater, and he says, and they can't fire the nukes because the thing was damaged or whatever. He's like, fine, I'll just deploy the nuke right next to him. And he's like, no, I gotta die. And it just set him up to die. It was pretty, I guess, slightly emotional death. Not as much as the death of Iron Man. That's a spoiler for Endgame. I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, Serizawa dies. You know, he sets the bomb off to get Godzilla full power. Godzilla's eyes open. He puts his hand on him, and then just a nuke goes off. Eventually, Godzilla gets back, and he's able to fight Ghidorah. The final battle is in Boston, and Madison breaks free, and she's able to. Madison breaks free, and she's able to get the thing that get the monsters away from there. So Godzilla and Ghidorah end up fighting in Boston. Yeah, you know, she went to the Red Sox Stadium. She controls them. She gets them to move towards there. You know, I guess it works pretty good. She moves towards there, and yeah, Godzilla and Ghidorah end up there. Ghidorah's there first, trying to look for her, destroy her, or whatever. And then Ghidorah's just destroying her, and then about to kill her. And then Godzilla and the U.S. Army come out of nowhere. And my God, you know, the smile that she gave off when she saw Godzilla was cool, I guess. I was never more happy to see Godzilla. I smiled. I'm like, yeah, Godzilla. Godzilla's just walking around with the U.S. Army. And, you know, he's so much more powerful now. He's basically all juiced up because of that nuke. So juiced up that he could explode like a nuclear bomb, just like burning Godzilla. I'm like, yes, will burning Godzilla be in this movie? The answer was yes. Okay, he was in this movie. He was certainly in this movie, and he did go off like a nuclear bomb. But unlike the original Burning Godzilla, This one exploded like a nuclear bomb, but still stayed in form. And he did it twice, and that just helped him destroy Ghidorah. And he ended up killing Ghidorah by swallowing it and then breathing fire through its head. And he ended up burping up electricity. Madison almost died because her whole house fell down on top of her because she ran into her house. But she hid in the bathtub. She was fine. I'm just saying, I'd be pretty claustrophobic. So, I mean, I'm not claustrophobic, but if I'm stuck in a bathtub when I'm with my whole house on top of it, and I'm just my arms hanging out, I will be. Anyway, so that happened. And, it was all pretty good after that. And Godzilla's good, everything's good. All the monsters ended up coming to Godzilla, and Godzilla's just on top of a little mountain thing. And they all just circle around him. I thought King Kong was coming up to Godzilla, but no, it was just that weird elephant-looking thing with the horns. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a woolly mammoth, but a gorilla, but not. I don't know. I was thinking, oh, King Kong, no. That thing tricked me twice. I'm telling you. I don't know its name, but if you do, comment it. So then we get to Godzilla roars. Everyone's around him. It looks like he's about to kill Rodan because Mothra gave up herself to get Godzilla to stand again, which is weird. Yeah, basically Mothra died, so because Mothra and Godzilla, Mothra was fighting Rodan. Mothra came to help Godzilla. I left this part out, my bad. And then Rodan came in and they fought, and then Mothra stabbed Rodan. Rodan fell to the ground. So that's how we got to that point. Mothra took the energy from Godzilla, gave herself up, was shot and burned to death by Ghidorah. Her energy fell into Godzilla. He got back up. But yeah, burning Godzilla, wow, I gotta say. And the real side, I also forgot this. I keep forgetting things. Madison's mom gave herself up. They're gonna fly her away to get her away. Who puts a lawnmower on this time anyway? Why? Anyway, so that happens. And well, yeah, I mean, it's what you expect. She died. She tried to get away, but Godzilla's nuclear blast was just too much. And then Ghidorah, and yeah, wow. Burning Godzilla was so cool in this movie, and I'm so glad they put him into this movie, brought him back, and the Oxygen Destroyer, because Burning Godzilla was such a cool concept to begin with. But then you bring back Burning Godzilla, so that's nice. So then let's get to the after credit scene. We had to wait after all the credits for this one, and it wasn't as worth it as I thought. So they show the evil dude that I don't know the name of, the evil, really old dude, and there's something on a table or whatever in a room that he has to walk into. I thought it was Shin Godzilla because it looked like stone, because in the Shin Godzilla movie, that was the Japanese one, came out in 2016, he was turned to stone basically, because he just couldn't be stopped. He was so powerful. I thought that's what was about to happen. They're about to show him. Maybe they're going to show King Kong. Nope, it's Ghidorah's head. They showed Ghidorah's head. I assume the one that Godzilla originally bit off, and it was petrified or dead or whatever. There are flies flying around it. So basically, there's going to be a third Godzilla movie after Godzilla vs. Kong, which is apparently going to be next year. But I haven't heard anything about it, so whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and whatever. And see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.